Wait, I want to get a good shot. Okay,
You ready?
Go. 1, 2, 3. All right, it's a bright and early day. It's time to be a doctor. God, he's such an aggressive tone. All right, let's take this little guy for a walk. You ready? Let's go. Look at that, peeing right on the grate to not make a mess. I trained him well. You can't see the Empire State Building. It's right there. Touch it. Touch it. As any veteran dog owner will tell you, one of the biggest struggles of having a pup is when you're walking them in the morning, you want to get to work, and your dog refuses to poop. Bear, go poop. My first patient today is actually at 8 a.m., but I want to get in a little earlier to start working on my notes from the other day. Notes are the bane of the existence of a doctor, because not only do we want to see the patient, spend time with them, but then we become slaves to the electronic medical record. It's pretty brutal. What is that? Bear, you want to put that away? All right, let's get to work. Today I'm going to be working a long 12, 14-hour shift as an outpatient family medicine doctor. Now, what does outpatient mean? It means that I'm going to be seeing patients in an office setting where I don't have to admit them, meaning that they are not going to stay overnight in the hospital. So it's basically when you go in for your doctor's visit for a checkup, for a problem. That's what I'm going to be doing today. That's primarily actually what I do. So today we'll probably have around 30 patients where maybe after each visit I'll come and tell you what I did, and we can have a little learning opportunity. Oh my God, major fail. When I see patients in my office, I see them for anything. Acute problems, meaning like they get sick today, or they have pain today, or something's going on where it's an urgent matter. But I also see them for primary care, meaning that they're coming in for chronic disease management, counseling. So I have diabetic patients that need to check their numbers, make sure they're taking their medications optimally. It's a really fun job because you really never know what's going to happen. You don't know what kind of patient's going to walk in. God, if you guys didn't know any better, you would have thought I got into an accident. My commute isn't that bad. It's around 45 minutes. It's a reverse commute. Some people are like, wait, you work in New Jersey but live in New York? Yeah, that's actually a great strategy because I do a lot of TV stuff in New York, so I have to be here. But then I love working in New Jersey because that's where I did my residency training. And I built up this patient panel of patients I actually love and have a connection with. I'm growing old with them. It's kind of funny to say. I think we got some great content coming. God, I wonder what kind of clip I need to buy to keep this my AC vent. By the way, now that we're just hanging out here, I'm having some water and I'm driving to work, I need you to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and set your alerts to all, just so the YouTube algorithm doesn't mess with us any further. I know only 15% of you have done that so far. Step up your game. You can do better. Hit that notification bell. But you get in trouble? Who's excited for work?
How are you? Good morning.
Are you excited for work, Ginny?
Oh, I'm so excited to see your face.
Isn't it a great day to save lives? I'm gonna sit on this garbage can here.
Don't sit on the garbage
No,
can.
I'm gonna sit on the garbage can. Don't tell me what
God.
to do. You're not my mom. Maybe my work mom. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen?
You're making me think back here.
Yeah.
People that have passed and there's a smile appears on your face within seconds of them totally passing away. That's pretty amazing.
Any good stories, Ginny? Let's cheer people up.
Michael, the good stories is there's lots of men walking around with nice scrubs. That's the best stories.
Ginny's getting feisty today.
Let's talk about INR.
Okay, what about INR? Let's talk about
Not
it.
on the vlog.
Why not?
Okay.
INR is when a patient comes in for a test to see if they're taking their Coumadin properly and appropriately. So let's check it out. So when you're looking at an INR, what I'm looking at is to figure out, A, is the patient's dosage correct? B, are they coming in at the right intervals? So if their levels are all over the place and we can't get any stability, we have to figure out why that's happening and we have to check them more often. But if they're consistently having good numbers, we can spread them out. Represent.
Represent, yes.
Jose!
Oh,
What's up, baby?
Where you get this from?
Today's a hospital vlog day, baby.
Woo!
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
You
I'm
trying to
ready.
get litty?
I'm ready to get litty.
Yo, you gotta DJ it up. DJ for our patients.
What you wanna hit?
I wanna hear a little reggaeton.
Alright, I got
Hey,
you.
me gusta a little reggaeton. Come on, it's a party. Alright, Jose, how many patients are you checking in right now? You don't look like you're working too
I
hard.
just got it.
Alright, go do your job, because I need to see my patients. So my typical day goes like this. I come in, I try and catch up on the computer to call patients back, to look at results, to write some notes that I missed the previous day. And then I go in and every 15, 20 minutes I have a new patient. I'm in and out of the rooms. Like I just came out of a room with a patient who was complaining about really bad allergies. And it's really interesting because typical pollen season is now over. Now we're getting into that wintertime allergy season. And sometimes if you're using the same allergy medication for too long, you can actually build up a tolerance to it. You need to rotate them. So what we're doing for this patient is we're changing up the allergy medications. We're also giving medications directly for where the symptoms are present. So you think about the nose, the eyes, and we're really trying to get them better by thinking big picture. Because it's not enough to just think about prevention. We also need to think about treating the active symptoms. Today's gonna be a busy day, but I'm excited to get started. So I just had to call a patient back for his ultrasound. He came in with gynecomastia, which is he had a breast mass, basically breast tissue developing. And when we do that, we have to check hormonal levels. If those hormonal levels are elevated, then we gotta do an ultrasound. If the ultrasound is negative, then we gotta do a CAT scan. If that's negative, then we know something. So it's really interesting how we have to follow these sets of guidelines so that we don't do extra testing and we don't do under testing. It's a very fine line that we have to follow here. What's going on?
What's good?
You want to tell the peeps if you get any crazy calls of people asking to come see me?
Yeah. Hi, can I speak to Dr. Mike? No. Can I help you? Yeah, but, can I just talk to him? Can I have his number? No. We don't deal with that here, sorry.
So I'm with Dr. Stuart Green here. Hello. Who is an expert in everything when it comes to mental health. Taught me everything I know. I talk a lot about anxiety and depression on my channel, how rates are going up. Is that something you've noticed?
There is a lot more sort of tension in the large surrounding environment of the country these days. And those things, of course, impact patients' lives, and people who are susceptible to developing significant anxiety disorders, as we say. So yes, there's more of it, and it's affecting youth as well.
All right, because I got a really long day. I only get to eat once before I get home, which is going to be around like 10 p.m. So I picked up some Chipotle. All right, Tia, what are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me about a public patient who is here for an employee physical. We do that here, right?
Yes, we do, actually.
And what do we do generally for those patients?
We just make sure they could breathe and they have a pulse.
What? What does the CMA do? Because no one can answer this question.
Oh, okay. Well, generally it's a medical assistant. So I'm still able to, like nurses back in the day, bring patients in, do vital signs, draw blood, give injections, and assist with procedures like skin biopsies, toenail removal.
You gave the greatest answer so far.
No problem.
You're a rock star.
Yes.
So I just had a pretty interesting patient encounter. Patient's coming in for an earache. I looked through the patient's notes and she's been here a lot. And I see that she's been diagnosed with cancer. It was familiar to me. So I looked back in my notes and I found that I saw this patient about a year ago. And it was actually me who caught the cancer. I didn't know this. When I walked into the room, the patient was basically in tears because she was happy to see me because I was the one that initially got the x-ray to find her cancer. Because what happened was she had pneumonia. They did an x-ray, but then when you get a pneumonia, the way it shows up on an x-ray can actually cover the cancer if there is a cancer or anything there. So that's why whenever a person gets better, we ask them to come back in for a follow-up x-ray to make sure that there's nothing behind the pneumonia. And what do you know? She was still a little bit coughing. Month went by. I said, let's get another x-ray. Boom, there was something else there. Ended up getting a CAT scan a few days later and we found a cancer that was treated. Now she's doing great. But now for her to come in for an earache and be doing well after being diagnosed, treated, and her being really happy, she told me something really cute. She says, my kids, especially the little one, are such big fans of yours. I said, because of YouTube? They're like, no, because you saved my life. And I said, oh, how old is your little one? She's like 39. We have one of our staff members that's been here for almost a decade and a half. So we're gonna go say goodbye to her, but she's not ready. It's a surprise. Hey! We love you. Cut the cake. Cut the cake. Yvette, we're trying to teach everybody how to be healthy and happy, and what are you doing? What are you doing here?
Well, trying to call me out after
I'm gonna.
you ate your cake, you know?
I didn't eat cake. I didn't eat no cake. Look at that. What is that?
He had cake.
I didn't have cake.
Cut the cake. Cut the cake.
Can you tell I'm a little tired? Yeah, it's past 8 p.m. We started this day at 6. I'm almost there, the tail end. Just so you understand the struggle that a doctor has to go through. Like, I've worked nonstop pretty much all day for these 12, 13 hours, whatever I worked. But my notes aren't all done. So I either have to sit at my desk finishing these notes, or I have to go home, do them at home, or tomorrow morning wake up extra early before I start doing my other stuff and do the notes. So as you can see, burnout can start happening very soon and very easily for a physician. So the struggle is real, but it's worthwhile struggle. Yvette, I'm scared. I don't want to get the flu shot. It gives you the flu. It does all this bad stuff. I don't want it.
Better get it or you can wear a mask all flu season. Would you like some cold spray first?
Do I want cold spray? No, I'm already cold as is.
It will numb the area.
Oh my God. I wish I wore an undershirt today for the video. She said no heavy lifting, but why? I want a heavy lift.
No irritation, just in case
Please?
you have some type of discomfort.
No.
Elevated temperature. You can take whatever you normally take. Drink
It's
as much
happening.
fluid as possible.
It's happening.
Take the pressure off of your arm, let it hang free so you can just sit up a little bit. No pressure in the arm.
It's
just
happening.
there.
There's so much
Are you
nudity
ready?
here. Wait, I want to get a good shot. Okay.
You ready?
Go.
1, 2, 3, 35.
Oh, I'm just kidding. It doesn't hurt.
It actually doesn't.
It actually feels good. It feels like a relief because I'm no longer gonna get the flu. Well, at least 40 to 60% of the time.
40 to 60.
I'm about to walk out of the office without my tie. Straight Magic Mike style. This is what happens when it's almost 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are, Yvette?
Yes.
Where?
Home and in school.
Margaret, do you know where your child is? Well, at least you got 33%. Woo! Long day in the office, but we saved some lives, took care of business. Now I'm gonna head home, walk and feed the bear, maybe do some more work at home, but that's what a day in the hospital's like, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed.